Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Deja J, and as you see by the title, I will be doing another wig install video on this lovely Alley Pearl hair. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell so you know whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so right here I'm using the Wild Growth hair oil that you can get at your local beauty supply store. I do this anytime I put on a wig so that it can be hydrated and moisturized under it. And so now I am taking the alcohol, and I do this so that there is no oil interfering with the glue down process of a wig, because it can make or break. And so now I have the stocking cap that you can get at your local beauty supply store, or it comes in the hair box or whatever, you know, your wig comes in. Normally they will have a wig in there for you. So yeah. So right now I am going in with my scissors and I am making my cuts by my ear. And I do this method to make sure that the wig is pretty much snug on the head, because I don't know, I seen one person do it and I tried it, and this is my go-to anytime I'm doing a wig. So right now I'm going in with the oars, freeze spray, and this is my favorite freeze spray. I believe that it is better than the Got To Be glue spray. Like, it's just, it works wonders every single time. So right here you see I'm using the blow dryer, of course, because you want to make sure that it is melted into your hair and that it doesn't move, it don't budge, it don't do nothing. So take as long as you can to make sure that this stocking cap goes nowhere. So right here I have my black elastic band, and I'm just tying it around where I sprayed the free spray. And I'm trying this new method. I don't know, I just think it will work better. It will melt it down better. And by the looks of it, it did. So now that I see that it is dry, you can make your best judgment and feel for yourself. But I'm taking my scissors and I'm cutting along the hairline wherever the glue or the free spray kind of stops, and it's more like tight right there. That's kind of a good stopping point for you to cut at. And yeah, you just want to cut really close. Try not to cut yourself, but I like to cut really close to my skin just so it can get that seamless look. So right now I'm going in with my foundation in the shade that I use for my face so it can blend great. And I'm just going around the hairline or wherever the frontal piece is going to be laid at. So now I'm going in with that same rag where I did the alcohol and cleaning up the area before I put on the glue. And now I am doing the glue process, one on the cap, one on the skin. Just get a good amount you want. I know it's good to do probably 4 layers if you want it to stay on for a really long time, but I only do 1 layer because I like to take it off before a week because my hair itches. And so now I'm taking the back of a comb and smoothing it out. You don't want no clumps, no anything. You want this to be smooth because the smoother, the quicker it can dry and the clearer it can get. So right here, I am going in with that same sponge where I had the makeup foundation, and I'm doing it on the lace of the wig so it can match better. And now I am sizing it up on my head. You want to take your time with this because it's crucial. You want to make sure you put it in the right spot, and depending on how the wig is on your head, it can either be too big, too small, or it can fit just right. But in this case for me, it was a little too big. It was kind of uneven, so I had to make some cuts by the ears, as you will see. So yeah. So now I am going in with my comb to literally push it into the glue. You want to kind of force it to stick to the lace, and using a comb is the best way to do it. And just for extra security, I sprayed some more of the free spray onto the hairline, along with tying this elastic band that you will also need during this process. Now I'm just taking the blow dryer and I am blow drying it so it can melt faster and better. And my hair was a little bit wet from me washing it, so of course I'm gonna get that. Now I'm taking the elastic band off now that I've blow dried for as long as I could, and I am feeling it, seeing if it's dry, and kind of taking a comb and looking at the hairline, looking how it looks in between, and it looks good. Now I'm going in with the scissors and I am cutting the hairline on the lace so it can match with my real hairline. I make about 4 slits, I believe, because I think like the smaller you make the squares, the easier it is to cut a natural hairline. Now I took out some baby hairs and I'm going in with my hot comb to straighten it out, separate it from the rest of the hair. And I'm going in with the tweezers and tweezing a little bit so I can get that more natural baby hair look. I don't like them to be very bulky or too much baby hair, you know? Now I'm going in with my scissors and I'm just cutting them. There's no really special way. I mean, I would say since these are like straight scissors, you don't want to cut straight across. Kind of do it on a slant because baby hairs, you know, they're sparse. Some are shorter than the other. You don't want to make it too clean if you're looking for that. Now I'm taking some foaming mousse in my edge brush and I am going to kind of brush the baby hairs in the direction I want them to go in. You'll see that I will kind of be working with this part more for the longest. Baby hairs take time, so don't rush it. Don't get frustrated if it's not looking like you want it to look. Take your time and just let them flow the way they flow. I will say do not use a lot of foaming mousse because it can lift the lace and interfere with it still drying because it's still drying right now. So right here I am parting my hair in the part that I want, which is a middle part, and I'm just combing it, getting the hair to where it needs to be, making sure it's even, and I'm going in with the foaming mousse so that it can help lay it down when I take my hot comb and use it. So right here, I'm going in with some spritz and I'm putting it on the baby hairs because I am going to tie it down again with the black elastic band as I begin to style the wig. So right here, I'm just going to take a piece out and I'm not going to curl it or anything since it's a bob wig. I'm just going to make it more straight, form out the bump in the wig, and yeah. So right here, I'm coming to the end and I'm taking off the elastic band, and the edges will of course be two forms. So you want to take your edge brush and kind of brush them out, form them the way you want them to lay freely, because you don't want them to look stuck. You want them to look more natural. And yeah, I'm going in with the concealer that I use for my eyebrows, and I'm just concealing the part to make it more straight, more sleek. Then now I am using my rat tail end of the wig, not the wig, the edge brush, and I'm using the black spray and I'm just making it straight. Make that part straight. This is optional, but I love using this because I love a straight part. So, as I mentioned in the intro, this hair is Ali Pearl's hair and it is a 10-inch bob. I purchased this wig on Amazon. So I use the Amazon Ali Pearl like company. It's still Ali Pearl, it's just through Amazon Prime, and I got it much quicker, and the price of this wig was $80 with tax and everything, and it was a medium brown lace. It was 13 by 4, which it really does not, like, I don't really truthfully think it's a 13 by 4. I really think it's a 13 by 6, but it said it on the website, on the link, whatever, that it was a 13 by 4. But it is a 10-inch bob, and it's a frontal wig, and this is the lace, so you guys can see better of it. The lace was very, very, very good. The hair is super soft. When I bleached the knots, normally when I bleach knots on some wigs and I comb through it afterwards, it would shed. This hair did not shed at all. This is probably by far the best hair I've ever had. Yeah, this is probably the best hair I've ever had. Like, it's, I don't, do y'all see? Like, hold on. Let me show y'all. Like, look at that. It's looking like, it's giving very much scalp, okay? It's very much scalp, okay? Very much so. And it's definitely bouncy. I want to do this, but it's not short enough. Like, you know how they be like that? But yeah, so this is what it came in, because I don't know if it's much different when shipping through Amazon with AliPro. I don't know if it's different than just getting it from the AliPro website, but this is what it came in. It came in like a white plastic bag, not a plastic bag, but a, you know, white packaging bag. And this is the AliPro hair. Just says 100% unprocessed human hair. And it came with, well, it came into this plastic bag, and like I said, it was a bob 10-inch, and it was in this bag with this net, black net. If you get wigs, then you know what to expect. And then it came with a wig cap. Obviously, I have it on my head. And then it came with like a card, a thank you card, and the WhatsApp number, and the their ad on, I think, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and their email. If you have trouble, if you didn't, you know, like the hair, anything, this is the card they give you, so you can have all their contact information. So that's good. Don't want to throw this away.